I put this funny little frog birdhouse. See it back there in the corner? Oh, yes! I finally have a little finch that's gonna make a home inside that birdhouse. That birdhouse has been there forever. And maybe he's always been in there. Maybe because I've never been home at this time of day. Bye, little bird. You're rent-free. You're rent-free. He can live there. Morning, guys. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. My name's Melanie. Welcome to my home in the sunshiny state of Florida, where it is 68 degrees at 7:13 a.m. And this is as warm as it's going to get today. So I've got my windows open. I've got my ceiling fans going, saving myself some money on AC today. All right, so first let's get yesterday's little dirty secret out of the way. I had a serving of these. These are my husband's. These are very dirty, very dirty. Look at the ingredients. There's like 100 ingredients there for them. One of them being maltodextrin, whey protein powder. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. They're delicious, but I should have stayed away because after I ate them instantaneously, I was hungry and wanted more food. And I had this entire bag of Kalahari biltong. This is actually a lot smaller than you think. 160 calories for the entire bag, less than 1 carbohydrate. If you guys don't like beef jerky because it's too chewy, too tough, this is soft beef jerky is basically what it is. Super soft. Easy to chew. Love it, but it does have a little bit of a vinegar background. So if you don't like vinegar, you're probably not going to like this. This is also very expensive because it's only 6 ingredients and sugar-free. I find it at Publix at the end cap of the aisle where they usually keep the moon cheese. Once every 2 or 3 months, this goes on sale. Buy one, get one free, but it's $6 a bag. So the only time I ever buy this is when it's buy one, get one free, and then I stockpile. So that is my dirty confession, as well as this. Truly. That is pineapple hard seltzer, 5% by volume. I had this yesterday. The whole entire can is 24 fluid ounces. It is 200 calories and less than I'm sorry, that was 1%. Sorry. It is 3 total carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and 1 added sugar. So that's for the whole thing. It's the pineapple flavor. I did not like it as much as I like the White Claw, but the reason that I got that one in particular was because I was really missing some pineapple. So I did have that, and I'm not guilty about it. I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to tell you, oh, that was a mistake. I intentionally bought that to try it, right? And I'm not going to feel guilty about that, right? I'm just not going to. I'm not even going to go there today. So anyway, yesterday was a rough day for me. Even my husband came home, and when he found me doing freelance work and working diligently at my computer, he's like, what are you doing? You need to take a couple months off. You don't have to jump right into work. And I was feeling super emotional. And anyway, so I woke up this morning. I've already cried once this morning because I got my final paycheck, and they were very good to me. They paid me out for all of my stored vacation time. So they were very good to me. I have no complaints. Today is going to be a long, tedious process for me. I'm going to have to really stay in tune with myself, my heart, my feelings, my emotions, to not stress eat. Today, I'm going to be dealing with closing some accounts, some financial accounts, and you know that can be trying all on its own, but especially when it involves, like this one bank account. I know it sounds silly. I've had it for 22 years. It's like, for someone like me who's so schedule oriented and so my life has always been like super organized. I don't like chaos. This feels like chaos to me. But I'm going to tackle it one problem at a time, and I'm not going to use food to comfort myself. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Today is just going to be about tying up some loose ends. I am going to try to approach today as if I'm gaining closure. Today, other than dealing with my 401k plan and my retirement plan, which I can actually go right to my my plan benefitter, and I can deal with them directly. I don't ever have to call or deal with anyone at my previous employer. I don't. So I can actually grieve and let go. There is power in knowing, right? I could walk around and say, I'm too stressed. I don't want to deal with this today. I'll deal with this some other day when I'm feeling stronger. I don't have to create panic where there's not panic. I need to approach these panic button situations with an attitude of it is what it is. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. This is going to be okay. It's all okay. And I'll see you at my first meal of the day. All right, guys, today I'm keeping it simple with some cold cuts and 1 piece of Munster cheese, a little dab of mayonnaise. I have 2 Gorillos pickles. Yes, I was able to find them again. And 2 hard-boiled eggs. I'm going to have a peach mango zip fizz, and that'll be my lunch. All right, guys, so it is almost noon, and I got to tell you, honestly, I'm having an amazing day so far. So I was so worried when I had to make all of these calls. I felt really overwhelmed. I felt super heavy, weighed down. But one call after another just worked out. I found out information that it's not as scary as I thought it was going to be, transferring accounts and everything that I needed to do. And one of the banks was just so super kind, and they're like, no, let me do this for you, and then we'll just mail you a check and blah, 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 blah. And so that was beautiful. And then I called my 401k and pension management company, and they said, you don't have to do anything, nothing at all, zero zip zilch. We're sending you paperwork. There's no time frame. You don't have to make a decision today. You can make a decision a year from now, 2 years from now. We do need to know what you want to do with your pension. Do you want to start receiving your pension now at a greatly reduced rate, or do you want to just put it out to 62? What do you want to do? But they're like, all you're going to do is sign this paperwork. You're going to get it notarized and send it back to us, right? That easy. You don't have to make any decisions, though. You will have 90 days once you receive your paperwork to let us know what you want to do with this fund. But I thought it was going to be so much harder than that. And I thought it was going to be crazy. And I had my notepad ready, and I was going to write down all these notes because I just knew that it was going to be some convoluted, complicated, stressful process. And it's not at all. I was so excited. I called Hubs and I told him about it. I have to show you what happened to Carmi, guys. So she was running and playing in the house, and she got her toenail caught on something and literally broke her toenail in half. I can't cut it because it's on the quick, and if I cut it, she's going to start bleeding profusely. She won't even let me touch it, but she seems to be okay right now for the moment. All right, guys, it got absolutely beautiful today. Right now it's 65 degrees with a nice cool breeze. Sun's out. The sky is super, super blue. I have been working on all of this over here, bringing down my jasmine. I don't know if you can notice. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but this is my jasmine wall. I'm trying to make this jasmine, train this jasmine to grow along the entire span of fencing, so that I've got these beautiful flowers, fragrant flowers in the spring and the fall. Out here, I trimmed up my palm tree. I cut away all of the limbs from the corner. You can see my big pile. I weeded around my peace lily and got that out in the open. And look at my basil, guys. My basil is still alive. See it right there? That's my basil. I'll be planting some new basil this year. Oh, look at that hornet up there in that. Look at that. Good thing I didn't cut that one, huh? For real. Okay, I don't know how to do this. Let me just stop this and turn the camera around. Actually, it's just been a beautiful day today. I had some extraordinary things happen to me today. I was canceling my membership to a private group that cost $20 a month. And not only did some members reach out so I posted that this would be my last month with the group, that because I've lost my job, I'm trying to cut corners anywhere I can and make my life a little more affordable. And the administrator of the group reached out to me and let me know that 2 different individuals agreed to pay my membership until July. And they said, but they're not gonna charge them that. But anyway, I can't get into the details, but just I had 2 people reach out to me and ask to pay my membership because they want to keep me in the group. That's just amazing. That's awesome. It made me feel incredible. Just people are awesome. And that is probably why I found the energy to go in this corner and tackle this today. I also mowed back here, if you can't tell. I know you probably can't tell, but I mowed back here. Hubby's got to put together the carburetor on the weed whacker because it's not weed eater, weed whacker, whatever you call it, because it's not working. I think another task that I'm going to take on, I've still got some more work to do here. But I think in the next week or so, another task I'm going to take on is my little grill gazebo. That's what I call this. It's literally a gazebo you put your grill under. I think I'm going to come up here. All of these lights, I'm going to cut them away, and because none of those lights work anymore. I'm going to buy new stakes and stake this down and level it. I'm also going to buy about 10 pavers to put in here so I can put that grill up on pavers so it doesn't sink down in the ground. And then I think I'm going to buy a few cans of Rust-Oleum paint and paint this up. Paint up the parts that are rusting, and hopefully I'll get a couple more years out of it because I really like it. I bought it a few years ago, and it's nice to come out here and barbecue and be able to cover the barbecue in case it starts raining. So, yeah. And then I've got to do something, of course, with this corner, but I'm really kind of afraid to now that I know that there's a little baby finch living in my birdhouse that I put there for them to live in, and they're living in it, so I'm pretty happy about that. Anyway, I made soup today, and I'll just be back a little bit later to say goodbye because I'm probably not going to exercise tonight because I did all of that yard work. My back is a little sore, and just waiting for hubby to come home. But I will show you my dinner, and then I'll be back to say goodnight. All right, guys, this is my cheeseburger soup, and that is my serving. I'll probably have like a hard-boiled egg or something to kind of fill me up. I don't think that this is going to fill me up, but because in the soup there are 5 total cups of vegetable. If I stay with page 4, this serving right here is all my vegetables for the day, so except for a couple pickles. So the only thing I have left is like protein. So this is dinner. This is my cheeseburger soup. All right, guys, I just got back. We did 1.25 miles tonight, so I'm going to end today with about 15,000, 16,000 steps. It's been a busy day. I'm tired. Okay, so the only food that I ate that you did not see was I ate 1 small gherkin pickle while I was making the soup, and I ate 2 slices of that fresh mozzarella cheese that I got yesterday, buy one get one free. And I know I should have probably laid off the dairy today because I did go up on the scale yesterday from the dairy, but you know, it's okay. I'm not really noticing any joint pain or anything like that, but I could have some inflammation. Anyway, tomorrow is Friday. I'm going to prepare the house for the hubby for the weekend. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing my floors. I'm going to be making sure that the house is nice and clean and get the pile of yard waste picked up, taken to the backyard and dumped. So hubby and I can just enjoy each other this weekend. I'm feeling pretty good, guys. I knew that this week would be difficult. And I knew that there would be times where I was probably very emotionally vulnerable. But I made it. I did it. I've made it through the week. And I kind of feel like I'm through the worst of it. And it can only get better from here. So I appreciate everything you guys are doing. I appreciate your prayers, your well wishes, your thoughts, your messages, the support of my channel, everything. I really do. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.